Itheso Hui, O'Mirazorth, Canal Kerno.
Well, welcome to this week's Cornwall channel. Lots going on in our wonderful county this week. We start off the show with a feature about sea kayaking here in Cornwall.
It's had a busy week at Falmouth with A&P Group, filmed earlier this year.
We then catch up with Source FM and Matthew Rogers. This piece was filmed by the Falmouth University.
And fantastic news for Cornwall as EasyJet start their new route to London Southend, and we've got a brilliant feature for you coming up.
And this, of course, was our first video featured on This Is Cornwall, so we're really pleased to be working with them.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic.
And then FAC Direct's Bandstand programme is back, but only with a little teaser this week, and that is of the West of England Bandsmen's Festival at Bugle, where the winning band was St Austell Town Band. We will be bringing a full-on feature about this over the next coming weeks, so keep an eye out on our website for more information.
Absolutely. And then Gumbo Flyers, the band. That's
yes,
really good. Yeah.
Really well known here in Cornwall and probably far beyond. And Oscar Morse, who works at This Is Cornwall, is one of the members of the band.
Fantastic.
And then we finish our programme with a digital postcard from our friends at Visit Cornwall, which basically puts some emphasis on the surfing scene.
Absolutely. Thanks to Chris Potter, who supplied our fantastic credit footage. As you can see that rolling away behind us now. And the shot you're looking at is Lostwithiel.
Indeed. So please get in contact with us. If you're a video maker in Cornwall, we'd love to hear from you. If you think there's news stories that we should cover, get in touch. You can get us on Facebook. The address is, of course, Ed.
Facebook.com/Cornwall Channel. And Twitter
at Cornwall Channel.
Nice and easy. And obviously keep a lookout for our news stories popping up on This Is Cornwall.
Enjoy the show.
Enjoy the show.
Cornwall is so special for sea kayaking because it has such a diverse environment. On the south coast, especially around the Falmouth area, you're very well protected from the southwesterly winds and the westerly swell. It provides a fairly flat water environment for people to really be able to introduce themselves to the sport and to learn in a safe environment. But you then take a 45-minute drive across to the north coast and you've got an advanced environment. And it's rugged, it's beautiful, there's big surf, there's ocean swell, you get the interaction between the rock and the water. Yeah, it's a very vibrant and dynamic place, fantastic. The sea kayak itself is probably one of the most seaworthy craft for the coastal environment. It's very skill dependent. You're the engine, you're the navigation system. The whole thing really depends on your skill. It's the only craft that will really get you into those nooks and crannies, but it's also capable of circumnavigating some fairly major land masses. It'll take you in and out safely through the surf zone. You can get into the back of caves. You can get up close and personal with the wildlife without scaring them away. So it's quite a unique craft. It's the only craft that you'll find really in close to the rocks on a stormy day. For me, my whole world changed the minute I got into kayaking. It's about fitness, it's about a healthy lifestyle, it's about interacting with the environment, and really the whole aspect of being able to feel as if you're a part of nature rather than someone who sort of exploits the natural environment. You're actually there. They say within the kayaking industry, they say that the kayak cuts no groove and it leaves no scar. And that goes very much hand in hand with the leave no trace kind of policy that we teach for our expeditioning as well.
Based on the south coast of the UK, A&P Falmouth, part of the A&P Group that also includes the Tyne and Tees facilities, boasts over 150 years of heritage in ship repair and conversion. Conforming to the International Ships and Ports Security Code and certified to ISO standards 9001, 14001 and 18001, A&P Falmouth has the capacity to resource, facilitate and manage the most complex of marine engineering tasks. With a focus on both specialist skills and adaptability, Falmouth has the ability to take on the most challenging of projects. This short film takes place in our busy yard over the period of 1 week in early 2013 and showcases the diverse range of marine skills and port services offered at A&P Falmouth.
Listen in every Wednesday morning to the Morning Break Show
on our little Cornish radio station here
on 96.1 The Source FM.
Yes, good morning. My name's Matthew. I'm on air now until 11 o'clock this morning with Talk the Week. I've got a lot of guests coming into the studio, but first of all, what about a song?
My name's Matthew Rogers, and we're sitting in the Studio 1 of Source FM. I spent 7 years of my adult life in Berkeley and San Francisco. Being a lover of radio, I searched around on the dial and just found this thing which sounded utterly, completely different to everything else that was out there. And that was community radio. It was radio with all the ums and the ahs and the stutters and everything. Human radio.
Thank you very much. But first, here is Sting. Is Englishman in New York. I don't get it wrong then. On 96.1, The Source FM. It
was just a revelation for me, and I was hooked. And I spent my time out there both volunteering and helping DJs to research shows. And then I left. San Francisco in California, flew back to this country, and found I had a big gaping hole in my life. I missed it, and I spent my entire life as an undergraduate at Falmouth just batting on about community radio and what a great thing it was. And when they won the licence, I was approached to say, would you be interested in assembling the equipment, the volunteers, all the things, all the kind of physical things that are required to make a community radio station? And I said, yes, please. We do broadcasting for the entire community of Falmouth and Penryn. A very large part of what the Source FM is inviting people into the station to take part, to preserve their traditions, to make their voices heard, to broadcast their music, to broadcast their ideas, to talk about local politics, to talk about Cornish identity, to talk about all that stuff which, generally speaking, you don't find aired that very often on mainstream national media. One of the things that satisfies me the most is that I never feel like I'm at work. I'm a bit addicted to it. And when you see someone who comes to the Source who is quite humble and maybe shy and has kind of difficulties in life, and you can give them the confidence to go on and produce a radio show, then I am proud of that. I'm really proud of that. This has been a great time for me to be here. It's a great time for Cornwall. I'm very glad that I chose this as a destination to do my studies and then to set a business up in as well.
Can't explain all the feelings that you're making me feel. Touching you, cause you touch me.
Oh, Kitty J, such a beauty cast away.
My world today, my world, I live it every day. Put your hands on, put your hands on. Put your hands on, put your hands on. Put your hands on, put your hands on. A nation fit for heroes. Never mind, it doesn't matter what you look like. All that matters is you dance, cause it's a very, very short life. Oh, you won't stop talking, why don't you give it a rest? You got more rabbit than Sainsbury's, it's time you got it all. I believe in a thing called love, just a turn of my heart. There's a chance we can make it now, we'll be looking till the sun goes down. I believe in a thing called love.
Well, I'm here in Bodmin, where this property sells for £150,000. Now, normally this will cost you anywhere between £1,500 to £3,000 in agent fees and commissions. Now, why would you want to do that when there is a new way of selling your property for just £499? That's it. No fuss, no gimmicks, no catches, just £499. To market your property, visit facdirect.co.uk or give them a call on 01726 814 935.
Saints Screen Print Company Limited. We specialise in supplying bespoke, personalised clothing and associated products. Based in Falmouth, we work across a variety of clothing markets, including corporate clothing, workwear, hospitality and sports and leisure. We control the whole production printing process to offer our customers a short lead time, high quality alternative to our competitors. Call us on 01326 377 585 or find us at saints-screenprint.co.uk. Kingsley Entertainment, the Southwest premier dealer for Bose, Sonos and Sony. The concept of our store is unique. You can see, touch and hear everything from the biggest brands in the world of home entertainment. We're conveniently located just off the A30 at Kingsley Village, Fradden. Why not pop in and speak to one of our highly trained staff? Kingsley Entertainment, the premier dealer for Bose, Sonos and Sony in the southwest. Bordering Mullion Cove's picturesque beach and harbour, Island View holiday apartments offer you an opportunity to relax and unwind. With magnificent sea views and direct access to the coastal path, at Island View you can enjoy timeless beauty and tranquility. Island View is a classic Cornish home that was lovingly redeveloped into 2-bedroom apartments, remaining true to its original character, but incorporating modern standards. We offer an attractive escape with all the comforts of home.
I'm here now with Eve. Eve is one of the first passengers going out on the flight today. Eve, what do you think about this service?
I think it's going to be very good, and it's convenient for me because my family, the rest of my family are in Essex, and I hope it must be continued so I can use it again.
Well, here we are then, airside at Newquay Cornwall Airport. The inaugural flight from London Southend to Newquay has just landed here. Let's have a word with the commercial director of EasyJet with their intentions moving forward.
We spent probably a good couple of years evaluating the opportunity here. Obviously Cornwall has such a huge pull for UK travellers to come down. I believe it's the most visited county in the country. But also we see a great opportunity for the people from Cornwall to get to London, but also northwest of England with the Liverpool service starting on the 4th of July. We're always evaluating new opportunities. As I say, it took us probably a good couple of years to look at the Newquay opportunity. Our strategy is to join the dots of our network. So obviously, based on the success we expect to see on the services to London, Southend and to Liverpool, we would hope to be adding more services very soon.
Well, all airlines, when they start routes, particularly on new opportunities, will start with a seasonal opportunity. EasyJet have already said that based on the success, if we're successful, then they'll be looking to add more frequency in, widen that season period, and hopefully at some stage going to year-round on some of these destinations which we're talking to them about.
Here now with the pilot that's brought the plane safely into Newquay, Richard from Liscard. Richard, what's it like flying in here today?
It was lovely, thanks. It was lovely calm conditions. We had to do a bit of cloud dodging on the way in, but it was very nice to land into Newquay, a place that I know very well.
And as a pilot, and what do you think the importance of this flight of EasyJet is coming into Newquay today for the local economy?
I think it'd be very vital. EasyJet plan to bring in about 20,000 people here over the summer, and judging from the atmosphere on board today, which is very vibrant, I think it'll be a very popular route.
got such a beautiful range of coastline, from cliffs, caves, to some of the most magical beaches in the world. Whatever you want to do, we will be able to accommodate you.
It was so much fun. I can't believe it was 2 hours. I could have carried on.
It was a great experience.
Really good fun. Really well worth it.
Coast steering's fantastic. It's recently really taken off in the UK. It offers you a combination of sea swimming, a little bit of traversing, some climbing, caving, and then the highlight for most people is the cliff jumps.
It was amazing, so nerve-wracking before we jumped off all the cliffs and things, but it makes you really proud that you've done it.
Oh, it's amazing. It's like unbelievable.
So if you want to get your adrenaline going, there's definitely something there that will get your blood pumping.
Oh, it's like my sort of desert island. Very special place where I bring all my friends to, and yeah, on a day like this, you couldn't be anywhere else, anywhere better. And a lot of the main beaches are closed to dogs in the summer. So Molly and I have discovered lots of private beaches on the south coast, north coast, where, you know, we can go and I can swim and so can she.
Yeah, it was exactly what we were looking for this morning when we set up, wasn't it?
A Cornish gem.
Thank you for watching this week's Cornwall channel. We would love to hear from you, your thoughts and ideas for future Cornish programmes. This dedicated weekly channel for Cornwall on Sky and Freesat aims to deliver information and local programmes. If you have any news you think we should cover, then please get in touch using our website at cornwallchannel.co.uk or via our Facebook and Twitter pages. See you next week.